You don't need to spend a lot to have a good camp kit. I've been waiting for a while to put this video up just because I wanted to test this kit out. Now, this gift was gifted to me several years ago by my youngest daughter. Just something inexpensive because I don't want her or any of my other family spending too much on camping gifts for me for the holidays, just because I acquire so much over the years. So she got this for me, and what I've been doing is slowly testing it on my camps, when I go into my stealth camping, on my regular camping. I've even used this in the backyard, just making coffee for myself, and it really has surprised me. Now, before I go any further, this 5-piece cook kit is by Adventuridge. I think this was, or maybe it still is in some, it's an Aldi line, I think, of some of their camping gear. I couldn't find this anywhere online. This is basically a generic cook kit. It's probably made from China. So I'm not going to give any more specifics than that. I will give specifics about the equipment inside, but not about the company, because I don't think you're going to find this company exactly, but you are going to find a multitude of cook kits made the exact same way with the exact same gear. Now, of course, here's the box. The box is nice and sturdy, and it's still in great shape considering I've had this for several years. But here is what the cook kit looks like inside, and I'm going to take this apart and show you everything. Now, the cook kit comes in this very nice mesh bag with a very good orange. It's not paracord, but it is a nice cord with a nice cincher. This bag surprised me right off because it's as nice in quality as some of my bags on some of my other cook kits that are more expensive than this one. So the bag is nice. The whole thing in this setup, in its bag, everything nestled, is about 1 pound 4 ounce on my scale. Okay, it doesn't weigh a lot, and as you can see, it doesn't take up a lot of room. So nestled like this, it's 4 inches in height and about 7¼ inches in width here, so you can see it. But that's everything as it is when it's in the bag. Out of the bag, this is what it looks like. You'll see a little wear on it, but I still have the stickers on it after all these years. I just don't take those off usually. I let them wear off. Kind of gives me an idea of how long I've had kit when it gets buried in my other kit. So there's your bag. You put that down. It comes with, they call a saucepan, we call a frying pan. This frying pan is 7 inches, just about 7 inches in width and about 2 inches in height. Now there is, as you can see, what it looks like. This whole kit is made of anodized aluminum. Anodized aluminum. So it's wearing excellent, cleans up well. I've had some of the most stickiest residue inside these pans and some of the residue you get in soot on the outside. It does take wear, but it does clean up well, and it's very clean. So there's the saucepan. Here is the lid. Okay, this lid fits on this pot very well, right at the lip. But when you put it on top of the saucepan, it goes in it a little bit, but it does cover your food well when it's cooking. So it does work well. Okay, the only thing about this pan, that's the type of lid you have, the lid holder. So there's no little handle that you can grab to take it off if you have this on for a while and get hot. You're just gonna have to be careful, grab it at the finger notches and then take it off. And inside, you have a kettle. Excellent, nice little kettle. This kettle is about 30 ounces and it does have the same type of lid, but the lid has steam notches in it, so you can let out whatever. If I've had it boil in here and walked off and done something else and forgot there was water boiling and come back and the steam is just pouring out of both this and the spout. But it nestles very well. I do like the handle on this. So I leave the handle up when I'm using it, but I don't think anything would matter if it went down a little bit like that, but it is very nice to prop it up like that and do whatever cooking or warm up whatever you need to be warming up in here. So there's the kettle, and the kettle is roughly 6 inches in width and about 3 inches in height. Not with the handle, that's when it's folded down. And here is the pot. The pot is about 4 inches in height and about 6½ inches in width. You can see it's very clean on the inside. A little bit of maybe, I don't know if you guys can see that, a little bit of staining, or a little bit here, a little bit of darkness, but it's just from use. I've used the frying pan, saucepan way more than I've used this, but I have used this and it cleans up well. You can see on the inside, it is almost like brand new. I do love the handles that the saucepan and this pot have. They both open up, keep that away from the flame. and they do support whatever weight you have in here, as long as you're not overloading it like over to the rim. I still don't think you're going to have any problem with the handles. They do a good job of keeping the heat away from your hands, because this can get hot right about here. This can get a little hot because it's aluminum, but you can see inside the rivets are still doing good. So I'm having no problems with the construction of any of these pieces of kit. This one holds about 50 to 60 ounces, if that helps what you guys can put in this or not, but I think the size should suffice. Just all around good kit for the money. That's what I like about this kit. It doesn't cost a lot to go camping. I really want people to know that, get that out there, because if you bought this kit for someone who was just getting into the outdoor and camping world, maybe someone in the Boy Scouts or someone just, you know, in their early 20s, this kit alone, roughly right now, and I think if you check on Temu, I think if you check on Amazon for something of this nature, it's going to run around $20 to $25. For what you get, it is banger. Let me show you the kettle real quick. All right, here's the kettle that comes in this kit. You've seen it. Okay, I'm gonna put this under my arm. This is my Temu kettle that I bought not too long ago, and I've put it up on the channel to tell you how good the quality is in this. And this is my GSI kettle, which is a little bit larger than all of these. And this kettle was bought for me at least 15 years ago. And it is still doing well. The only thing I never liked truly about this is the, sorry, I'm trying to be quiet because of the mic. The lid, the handle on the lid keeps flopping. That I don't like. But the lid, the handle on the lid of the Temu stays up. So let me show you these all together. Here is this inexpensive cook kit kettle, and these are my other ones. The quality is still there. It's still made of all of the same material. I'm not going to search these up, but they still look like they're all made of anodized aluminum. Just straight out of the bat, this is comparable with all of these and any other ones out there, I'm sure. I know it's a simple video, guys, but I've really been wanting to put this up. After testing this for years, this type of kit still holds with the most expensive kits. I like expensive gear. I like inexpensive gear. I like gear that does the job and does what it says it'll do. But to have a cook kit like this that performs over and over and over again for years and only costs what this kit costs, I can only imagine it was probably even more expensive at the time it was purchased for me, which I'm happy for. This is a winner. So if you see anything like this, I'm going to try to put some links down below, guys, of things that resemble this. I cannot find, like I said earlier in the video, the Adventuridge. I think they're proprietary through Aldi's maybe or something like that. And I don't know if Aldi's even has this on their site. If they have a website, I don't even know. But I will put this up in the description below, guys. Please look. It'll probably be down there or something of this nature. But if you're looking for a small cook kit that you wouldn't even care if something got lost or something got dented, because you're not going to wear these out. I just don't see it happening. But if you want an extra cook kit to put in your RV, to put in your truck, to put any place else, hey, I'm all kind of a survivalist too. So if you've got some kind of little stash someplace you want to put, I would recommend putting something like this in it. It will sit in there, it's not going to rust, and it's going to be ready to use when you need it. Hope we never do in that situation. So guys, thanks for stopping along. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for everything you guys do for the channel. Can't believe how good we're doing. The community is growing and growing and growing, and I'm really happy to see that. As always, like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out.